What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Emmanuel. This is I Belong Outdoors. We're out here. It is a beautiful morning. Today is actually a lobstering mission, so we're gonna be getting down in the water, but I decided to come out early and try to find some fish on this full moon. So I'm gonna pull around some baits, jig a little bit, and the goal is either a tuna or a wahoo. Hopefully we can make it happen. If we can't, it's all good, or we're gonna give it hell. I'm taking you guys with me. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we're firing down the jig. We're drifting that way. We actually still have our lines out, so those will stay behind the boat because of how we're drifting. We are in 350 plus foot of water right now. I'm gonna see if we can't get a bite. There's a lot of weeds making it pretty hard to fish, so we just stopped off here, dropping down the jig. There we go. Got him. Got him on, baby. We gotta keep this fish out of the bottom. Trying my best. He's big. Got him off the bottom, that's for sure. It's a big fish. Come on, stay up. Oh my God, nice fish. Oh! Our leader's a bit chafed up. Didn't break at the knot, so that's good, but I don't know what happened here. I have had my fair share of heartbreaks on the ski, man. I have lost so many big fish. So many, and it's like, to the amount of big fish that I've caught, it doesn't even compare, man. It's painful. It hurts. I swear to you, it hurts bad, man. After drifting over that last spot that we just got that bite on, we're actually drifting right on to another spot perfectly. So I just fired down the jig I just tied on. We're gonna see if we can't get bit here before running back and dropping down on that spot again. Same thing, 250 foot of water. Oh gosh, man, I really hate losing fish. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, man, I hate it. Here we go, bottom. There we go. What in the world? What in the world, dude? We're tight. Bite's on fire today, I guess. What in the world, man? We didn't even get to jig one before we were tight. I didn't know what was going on. This fish definitely isn't as big as our last, but we got him coming up here. That's awesome, man. Great action this morning. Connected, baby. Didn't even have to jig it. All right, we got him here. I'm thinking it's Almaco Jack. Holy smokes! It's a gag grouper! Holy smokes! Guys, would you look at that? A beautiful gag grouper on the jig, over 250 foot of water. here in Miami. My first proper grouper. Wow, look at that thing. Guys, these fish are out of season. We're not allowed to keep them. As much as I'd love to take this fish home, it's awesome to be able to catch it and release it. We're gonna go ahead and get him back in the water. Woo! Alrighty guys, we made it back on the inside here, waiting for Sebastian, throwing on our gear, getting ready to hop in the water. The goal is get down in the water, find 6 bugs a piece, call it a day, go back home, make ourselves some delicious food. But we gotta find the lobsters first, so just waiting on Sebastian here at his marina. Once he hops on, we're gonna get down in the water, find him. Let's go get him, dog.
What's up, boy?
What's up, bro?
I'm like poke the gag before we go get some lobsters.
Dude, facts, man. That has me so fired up right now. Keeper?
Yes, sir. First of the day. Back in action. Yes, sir. Lobster number 2. The boys are back. Now the legal boy, who's coming over for dinner? If you guys don't know how to measure a lobster, it's really easy. You just need one of these, and you need one of these. All you have to do is put it, there's a hard part of the shell in between the spines, right there. We're pushed against it. And as long as it's past that back end
Of the carapace.
of the carapace, nice word. That's what I was looking for. It's legal. But if it's under there, like if it's over here, not legal, gotta go back. He is going in the live well because he's a keeper. You getting the bugs today, boys.
Alrighty guys, that is a wrap. 8 lobsters. It's time to go home. Alrighty guys, we are back at the house. We got some of our lobsters here. We're gonna go ahead and clean them up, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. Pretty simple. You can clean them 2 ways. You can cut them down the middle, or you could run a knife up into their head and remove the tail. I do it both ways. Today we'll just be removing the tail. So we're gonna take our knife, run it all the way up into the head, run it down along the sides, just under here, And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side, just like that. It even come under the bottom a little bit. Just cut just like that. And that tail is gonna come right out. So we have some of the lobsters inside still connected to these tails that we're gonna clean up. We're gonna take an antenna. We're gonna stick it right here in the bottom of this lobster. And that's gonna pull that whole main vein out of the lobster. You wanna get that out of your tail. You do not wanna eat that. So now that we have our tail all cleaned up, we're gonna come in with the scissor right here at the top. And we're gonna cut and open up the tail. So now, there you go. So now we're easily able to pull all of that meat right out of the lobster. We're gonna keep it just like that until we're ready to eat and do the same thing to the next one. We have all of our tails here. We're just gonna open them up. We're gonna pull out the meat on the inside just like that. And then we no longer have a need for that shell. Do the same thing. Just get them out. We're gonna start cutting up our lobster to nice small pieces. And we're just gonna start getting them right into their pieces just like that. If they're a little big, just cut them a bit. Just gonna get all of that in there. Alrighty guys, so there we have it. We got some elbow noodles, a bunch of lobster, and now we're gonna come in with a bunch of ingredients and make ourselves some lobster mac and cheese. We're gonna come in with about that much butter. Next, we have some cottage cheese. We're gonna come in with a good amount of that as well. Next, we have some sour cream, Port Royale fish fry, super good on fish and lobster, some cayenne pepper, then we have some black pepper here that we're gonna get in as well. And for cheese, we have some 4 cheese Mexican. Gonna go ahead and get in 1 whole bag. And then we'll only get in about half of this one. We're just gonna start mixing it all together. So now we have some small dishes we're gonna get in the oven. We're gonna make a bunch of mini macs. Just gonna go ahead and get that in there, just like that. You can clean them up once we're done. And there you have it. We have some more cheese here, and we're gonna come over the top of each one. And we're just gonna add some cheese on the top and give it a nice cheese crust. All of our lobster macs all ready to go. We're gonna get these into the oven for about 25 minutes at 375 degrees. Alrighty guys, so here we have it. All of our mini lobster macs all finished. It's finally time to eat. So I'm gonna take this one. I can't even touch it guys, it's so hot. Just came out of the oven, but there we have it. We caught this yesterday, we're eating it today. Got some lobster sticking out there. Look at that. Woo. Here we go. That is so good. And look at those big chunks of lobster in there, piping hot. The best part is Lobster can get chewy, but this is just in the oven for 25 minutes, plus I broiled it for a little bit, and it's not chewy at all. Super soft and delicious. That's good. That's good. Alrighty guys, so me and my family are getting ready to enjoy the rest of this meal. That is all I have for you guys today. If you watch this whole video, thank you so much. If you want to see more videos like this one, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.